This is the original Chartwell mansion in Bel Air, California. Built in 1933, it is best known for its role as the Clampett family home in the 1960s television sitcom The Beverly Hillbillies. The house was designed by Sumner Spalding in 1933 in the style of a French chateau. In 2019, the mansion was sold to Lachlan Murdoch for about $150 million, which was the highest sale price for any house in California history. So, I decided to give the chateau a makeover. French chateaus are famed for their elaborate architecture, featuring steeply pitched ceilings, fairy tale-like towers, and decorative carvings, particularly carvings of a quatrefoil, an ancient symbol for good luck. In the 1960s sitcom The Beverly Hillbillies, a fictional family named Clampett traveled from the hills of Tennessee to Beverly Hills. They'd struck oil on their hardscrabble land and become multimillionaires in no time. Of course, the Hillbillies, played with standard-issue Hollywood cornpone accents by Buddy Ebsen, Irene Ryan, Donna Douglas, and Max Baer Jr., were not real, but obviously the home scene and exterior shots throughout the series was very real. And surprisingly, it's even more magnificent today. Inside the home, French chateau style can be recognized by its use of grand but comfortable furniture, luxurious draping fabrics, ornate chandeliers, and light-reflecting colors, like off-whites and light blue. You'll often see some form of wall paneling and murals, and some French chateau-inspired houses also have some rustic-looking elements too, like unpainted wooden shutters and exposed wooden flooring. The great thing about introducing a chateau-inspired look into your home is the fact that you can completely tailor it to your space. The kitchen is a stunning creamy white with spacious functional pantry with a freezer. Also, detailed crown molding accentuate the regal height of the room, while granite counter surfaces blend with a floor of historically inspired parquet. The mansion was an exquisitely designed 18th-century French neoclassical masterpiece surrounded by formal gardens. The interior was lavish, in many cases extravagant, but usually tasteful. Ellie Mae Clampett French bedroom is modest. Ellie Mae was known for her down-to-earth, country girl charm, so the idea of her having a French-style bedroom is an interesting contrast. Granny the mother-in-law, a self-styled MD. Mountain doctor, Granny uses her white lightning brew as a form of anesthesia when performing painful treatments such as leech bleeding or tooth pulling. She often refers to the concoction as rheumatized medicine. You could imagine the room filled with shelves of dusty books, jars of mysterious concoctions, and maybe a rocking chair in the corner where she could think up her next cure. There might even be a few vintage medical instruments scattered around, reflecting her belief that her homemade remedies worked better than any doctor's orders. Jed Clampett, good-natured, has little formal education and is naive about the world outside the rural area where he lived, but has a great deal of wisdom and common sense. The room might feel cozy and lived in, and maybe some country-style decor, such as a few hunting trophies or a simple wooden chair. Jed would likely be the type to have everything he needs close at hand, but not much else. Jethro Bodine is the dim-witted son of Jed's cousin, Pearl Bodine. His once-removed elder cousin, as Uncle Jed, just as his second cousin, Ellie Mae, addresses Jethro's mother as Aunt Pearl. Would probably have a bedroom that reflects his larger-than-life personality and somewhat chaotic nature. Since Jethro was always looking for adventure and often boasted about his dreams of becoming a double-knot spy or a brain surgeon, his room might have a bit of a playful, whimsical vibe. The bathroom was a modern showplace, with green Swedish marble floors and walls and an aluminum leaf ceiling. The dressing room was decorated with damask-lined walls, inset floor-to-ceiling mirrors, and indirect lighting. The stone terrace across the back of the mansion overlooked a long, downward-sloping lawn with square-trimmed pittosporum on either side. A white decorative pool terminated the vista. A wall of fully grown trees, which had been transplanted to that end of the estate. Beverly Hillbillies estate redo. Based on my theory of interior design. The idea of a Beverly Hillbillies estate redo was fun. I blend the home's charm of the Clampett family's humble mountain origins with the sophistication of their new Beverly Hills surroundings. I hope you enjoy the video of the redo mansion.